Yeah, let's talk about Game of Thrones, Series 8, Episode 3. Right, we'll go from the beginning. Yeah, I thought it was rubbish. Um, I think Game of Thrones was good. I used to like it. You might have seen my other reviews of Game of Thrones on this channel. I think I stopped reviewing it in about end of series 3. I don't think I started again on series 4 because I had other stuff I was doing. But I still watched it. But I do think the writing has gone downhill for the series since they're not following the source material, and I think this episode showed that. I, if you compare this episode to the White Walkers massacring at Hard, sorry, that's my phone going off. I think that was way better. The way that was done was way better. I think it's the same director as well. That was just way better. The whole tension, everything, how it was shot, the way the dead were moving. Like this one, like in that, people just get taken out by them quick. In this film, episode, you had the dead swarming on people, and there were loads of them on them, and you're thinking, well, they should be getting ripped apart like everyone else has in the whole series, but they're not. So all the main characters, they got plot armor, and they're just gonna survive. Like Jamie and Brienne, they were stuck against the wall with these dead people, like trying to eat them for about an hour. So and then Sam was lying on the floor when John walked past him, and all these zombies are trying to eat him, and he just goes and he's not dead later. What the hell? What's going on? So this has changed. Then the tactics by the good guys were completely stupid. Yeah, like why did they send in the cavalry at the beginning? They didn't even know what's out there. They just sent them in, and then they're all dead. Or the majority of them are dead. Like Jorah and them, some of them got back, but majority were dead. Yeah, what was the point? That was just dumb. You had the two dragons. I know you're waiting for the Night King, but you might as well have sent the dragons in, lit them up, and then flamed some zombies. Do you know what I mean? The dragons could do it better. What was the point of killing off all your cavalry in a light brigade charge? Was it that meant to be the charge of the light brigade, like an allegory for that? I don't know, but it was rubbish anyway. And the Melisandre lit their swords. Yeah, why didn't she light everyone else's swords? Why is she only going to light their sword? Why didn't she light the whole infantry? Just light everything. What the hell? Then there's the other bit when they had catapults firing all this flame stuff. They only used them once. Why don't you use them all the time when these dead people are coming? Just keep firing them flipping things. And then you had the other bit when they couldn't light the... Davos was trying to signal Daenerys on the dragon. She's flying around being a prick, can't see shit, being useless or whatever, trying to find this Night King when she could have been burning loads of zombies and loads of people wouldn't have got burnt, killed, eaten on the fucking ground. But she didn't do that. But he got, what's her name, the witch woman comes to light it. John is sitting there watching on his dragon. What is he doing? Why didn't he just light it with his dragon? This is not Jon Snow that we used to know. That guy used to get involved. He used to just, bam, okay, I got to do this, got to do this, got to do this. Now it's like his character's just not written anymore. Yeah, what the hell? What's going on? That's not Jon Snow that you're writing now. It's just some foolishness. So anyway, so then it, like, you know when it went all quiet and Arya's running around inside. So I'm thinking, okay, so everyone's dead outside now. But then it goes back to them and all the zombies are running around still out there. So there's loads of noise. You can't hear none of that when she's inside. So you're thinking, okay, what the hell? That bit was like, whatever, it's all cool, whatever. I didn't have no problem with any of that. But then you see John, he's about to fight the Night King. And the Night King makes all these dead rise up. And they all surround him. Now, like, even then, like, the zombies weren't behaving like they used to. And then you had characters just doing dumb stuff. Like, Daenerys comes down on a dragon. Then she just sits there. Gets off the dragon starts getting swarmed by all these things and it panics and flies off. And then Jorah has to come and save her and then he dies. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? Who wrote this crap? Then they have the, what's the other bit? There was too much plot armor for main characters compared to the old zombies, how it used to be. And it's just like, what the fuck? Then you got Bran, yeah, just walked into a load of ravens and just flew off. didn't really help anything. I know he's meant to be bait or whatever, but then, like, if that was the case, he's meant to be bait, then why didn't you just have the dragons, Jon Snow, waiting there for this Night King to come? Or whatever. Anyway, so then Bran knows the future, so he knows that Arya is going to run in and stab up the Night King. So why are you letting Theon run in there for no reason to get killed? That was a pointless death. What are you doing? Like, Bran, what the fuck? You're meant to be like all eye-seeing and shit, and you just let my man just go in and fucking die. There was no point to that. Absolutely no point. That was dumb. Then, what else happened? Yeah, so the whole series, from series 1 to now, has been building up Jon as the guy warning everyone about these White Walkers. They're the main threat to the people. He already faced a White Walker and killed him at Hardhome. It's all about, basically, it's his story arc. So he should have been the one fighting the Night King. Then maybe he was going to lose and Arya jumped in and stabbed him at the last minute. That's do you know what I mean? But they didn't have that. They just had him just be fucked. Like, I don't know what the hell was the point. So his story arc's been robbed from him now. Yeah. I was thinking that they're going to fail to withstand the Night King, and it's all gonna, it's all gonna culminate in a big showdown at King's Landing. But no, they just took him out. We didn't find anything about his motivations, so he's just basically now just like a lunatic, or just someone who's evil for the sake of it. Like Thanos in Marvel, that's better written than this Night King. And everyone's saying that this is meant to be, better than comics. But the Marvel comics have done a better villain than him. So what's going on? And then, what else? Yeah, I don't know. This is poorly written now. It's just garbage. It's just gone down the toilet. Unless in episode 4 they do something where Bran maybe like read the Night King's mind or something and tells them something or whatever, then that'll be a bit satisfying for people. But otherwise, you're just like, okay, this guy's just been reduced to less than a comic book villain now, and now he's gone. He was meant to be the main threat. This is what Jon Snow was talking about this whole time, saying that this is the existential threat that is more important than all of our internal houses conflicting. This is the main thing. Now that's it. Finished. Like, even when Arya was gonna run up and stab him, yeah, that fair enough. I don't have a problem with that because she's learned all this stuff, But he had all them other White Walkers round him. Couldn't they have like heard her or something? But I know one did kind of. But then that was it. It's just whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's bit of a mad one, really. So anyone who feels disappointed, I'll just advise them, just like, don't expect too much. Like, I don't expect anything from any of this shit anymore because it's crap. Like, the best books to read are the classics now. So go and read War and Peace or something like that, because that's way better than this. I'm telling you, man. I started reading War and Peace, and the way that's written, it's just way better. Everything's better. Yeah, so just go and read that. Okay? Wicked. Bye-bye.